welcome to Nutritious Delicious.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Dr. Holly, and today we're making a healthy snack for you guys. So we wanted to show you some snacks. We have a lot of patients and clients that ask us, what are some good things to eat in between meals, and that tends to be a time where it's really easy to grab quick carbs and crackers and candies and things like that. So it's great for you to have alternatives to those temptations around, and one of the things that you can use for that is nuts. So today we're going to show you how to prepare almonds to make them as healthy as possible.
Yes, and personally one of my favorite snacks is a Twinkie, but I'm willing to try some.
Yeah, I like the fried Twinkie.
Yeah. We really hope you know we're joking. Yes, so Holly said we're going to be making some healthy almonds, and Sally Fallon is the author of this great book, Nourishing Traditions. And in this book, she talks about healthy preparation that has been around for a long time. So we're using her methods. I have been soaking these almonds, so we're going to use this in the recipe. We'll show you how to make them from step one. And soaking is really important because there's a lot of nutrients in nuts that can impede digestion and nutrient absorption.
Yeah.
So, Holly, can you tell our audience a little bit more about that as I put 1 cup of raw almonds in this bowl?
Sure, yeah. So there's actually a substance in a lot of nuts called phytic acid that can actually impede the ability of your GI tract to absorb the good nutrients from almonds. So soaking them, not sprouting them, but soaking them, well, sprouting too, but today we're just soaking. Actually helps.
1 teaspoon of sea salt.
Teaspoon sea salt actually helps negate the potentially negative effects of that phytic acid, and then it makes the good nutrients that are in almonds like magnesium and vitamin E, which is a really great antioxidant, a lot more available for your body to digest.
Exactly. I'm just covering these raw almonds and that teaspoon of sea salt in a bowl with this filtered water. And you want to cover them. Some of them will float to the top. Just stick them down. And check on it. We're going to soak these overnight for a minimum of 7 hours and let all of the bad stuff seep out, let the water come in, and actually make this more nutrient dense.
It looks like it's covered with about 1 inch of water above the nuts.
Yeah, because they're going to swell up.
Yeah.
So I've already been soaking these almonds for over 7 hours, which is fine to do. If you soak them for a really long time, they'll actually shoot out a green sprout. And almonds don't need that to happen to reach their peak nutrient availability. So that's why they're technically called soaks, not sprouts. I'm going to take these almonds and just drain them. And then we're going to put them on this cookie sheet here, spread them out, and then you want to, if you have a food dehydrator, put them in a food dehydrator. You do not want to heat these at a high temperature.
Right.
So turn your oven down to the absolute lowest possible temperature. Mine goes to 170 degrees. In the book Nourishing Traditions, she recommends 150 degrees. I personally don't know anyone whose oven goes that low.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's 200, I think.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so you can even stick a dish towel in the door and it's not energy efficient, but it will lower the temperature.
Yeah.
And you actually want to dehydrate these nuts for 12 to 24 hours. Check on them. If you reach in and take one and it's nice and crispy, then it's done.
Yeah. And you can actually eat them just after they've been soaked. I actually think they're really good like this. They're kind of soft, and I don't have any issue with it. I don't really feel like putting them in the oven. I don't have a dehydrator, so I don't do it. Yeah. Maybe it's just laziness, but I've gotten used to them. I think they're good.
And some people do.
Yeah.
I don't.
So we're showing you both ways.
Yeah, so we're just gonna put these in the oven. I actually have some that are done already. Oh, Holly, can you mention to our audience about what you want to store them in?
Yeah, so you definitely want to store them in a glass container, something that can be airtight. And if you've dehydrated them or heated them in the oven. You can store them in a jar like this for a long time.
Yeah,
I would
months.
say months.
Yeah.
If you're eating them just soaked and you're not dehydrating them, you don't want to keep them for more than a few days. So because you can just soak them overnight, it's really easy to soak them even nightly if you want to have a few each day or
Totally.
share some. But you don't want to store them that way. So drying them is a better way to keep them for longevity.
Perfect. And yeah, 'cause they're high in vitamin E and oleic acid, and that's going to help prevent them from going rancid, unlike some other nuts which don't have those protective benefits and they go rancid more quickly, like walnuts.
Yeah, or flax, things like that, seeds. So one way we like to eat them is to mix them with goji berries, which makes kind of a trail mix, but it generally is a lot healthier than trail mixes at the store that you can buy.
So much healthier.
Goji berries are just a antioxidant powerhouse, so they're really good. Dried fruit, generally dried fruits are really full of sugar and don't have a lot of health benefits, but dried goji berries are one of the exceptions to that rule. So we definitely recommend mixing those with your almonds.
Yeah, so you can have them by themselves or in that combo that Holly mentioned. So hope you like them.
Enjoy! Thanks for joining us.